Hey guys, Ivan here with another video for today. And in this video we got a couple of really interesting bodybuilding updates. The first one is actually from our current Mr. Olympia, Samson Dauda. By the way, he's taking this video in his gym in the making, I guess. The name of it is gonna be Lion's Den, which is pretty cool, kind of like what Flex Lewis did with Dragon's Lair. And Samson is known as the Nigerian lion, right? So here, what we can see is what Samson looks like right now, basically a couple of weeks after the Arnold Classic. And there is a lot of talk about what is Samson going to do next, because he's kind of known as the bodybuilder that does a lot of shows throughout the year. Last year, he did, I think, 4 shows. Yeah, I think Arnold Classic, Ohio, UK, France, and then Mr. Olympia. This year, what we know so far is, of course, the Arnold that he already did, and then the Mr. Olympia. Are there gonna be any shows in between? Well, he did post this a couple of weeks ago, and here is his schedule for the 2025. And there is a lot of cities here and countries in which there are some major bodybuilding shows. As you can see, there is Brazil, where you have Arnold Classic Brazil, Detroit Pro, Berlin, there's FIBO, I don't know what is in Mexico, Pittsburgh Pro, of course, Toronto Pro, China, South Korea, Amsterdam. I don't think there are any pro shows there, but there is a pro show in Romania Pro. Is Samson doing any of these shows? And most importantly, is he jumping into the Pittsburgh, maybe? Look, guys, as far as I know, he's not doing any shows until Mr. Olympia. As far as what is official, as far as what is out there, as far as what Fuad, his sponsor, is saying on the podcast. However, I'm looking at this video and I'm thinking, he looks like he did not stop dieting. You know, usually after a show, Samson is known for this. He goes off of everything. And he has this old school approach. He goes off of everything literally. He goes completely off. At least that is what he says. Completely off. Maybe completely off for him means a TRT dose. I don't think he's just taking it down a notch. I think he's actually going off, because usually you can definitely see it in his physique. Like, he has been doing the guest poses after his shows, and like a couple of weeks later he looks a lot softer, a lot less impressive. This time around, it's different. It's actually a lot different. He is still in really good shape. Is he doing this because he wants to, I don't know, utilize a rebound post-show and make more progress? Does that make sense? Does he need to make more progress? No, that's your answer. He doesn't. What he needs is just to nail the peak, to get conditioned. There is another thing that he might need, though, and that's gain momentum. Since he lost a lot of his momentum after losing to Derek Lunsford, a former Mr. Olympia, by the way, at the Arnold Classic, and he's still trying to remain Mr. Olympia. He is officially the reigning Mr. Olympia, and he is defending his title later this year. However, now he has to go against the guy who beat him at the Arnold Classic. The guy that is very close with the IFBB and the Mr. Olympia, as we all know. The guy who is also doing the Jim Mannion's show, Pittsburgh Pro. If he wins that show, and he wins the Arnold Classic, as he did, guess who's gonna have a lot bigger momentum coming to the Mr. Olympia? And who's gonna earn more points in the IFBB, right? I think Samson definitely has a good reason to jump into the Pittsburgh Pro and try and beat Derek Lunsford. Now, of course, he would be risking it. He would be doubling it down, right? If he loses to Derek Lunsford twice, that would kind of send a message that is not good for Samson. But if he wins, against Derek, and if he is the last guy that won in this matchup and they go to the Mr. Olympia, then Samson would have a slight advantage. But I think it's even more important to simply gain points with the IFBB. If he shows up at their show and he's there, he doesn't win, but he's there, that's still an important thing. And Derek is doing that. Samson, as of right now, officially is not. But I don't know. I think he might be hiding that. Maybe he wants to surprise everybody. I honestly believe he's going to jump in. I really think he's going to be doing the Pittsburgh Pro. I have no information, nothing. This is just pure speculation. But it just makes a lot of sense, guys. Think about it. Is he actually going to let Derek collect all the points and win another show? Win those $100,000 as well? The thing is, Samson can beat Derek for sure. All he needs to do is show up sharper. That's it, the way I see it. He just needs to be in better condition than he was at the Arnold Classic. This conditioning was not good enough, period. You can say whatever you want. You can say that he was the same at Mr. Olympia. I don't think so. Yeah, Derek was a lot improved, but Samson was off. He was, let's say, at least 10% worse at the Arnold Classic compared to the Mr. Olympia. And also at the Mr. Olympia, he still wasn't completely shredded. He was still able to be more conditioned at the Mr. Olympia. So he has 7 weeks, from this point. And this point is very good right here. We'll see what he's gonna do, but I'm telling you one thing, he can definitely get shredded. He definitely has enough time to improve his conditioning enough in order for it to be able to beat guys like Derek, Nick, and Martin and win the Pittsburgh Pro, gain the momentum, do the Mannion family a favor, and come to the Mr. Olympia strong, right? So I think it makes all the sense in the world for him to do that show. We'll see what he's going to decide. It looks like he might be doing it, but I don't know. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below in the comment section. Ooh, all right. So we are 7 weeks out of Pittsburgh Pro and 8 weeks out of the New York Pro. As of right now, what we know is that Nick Walker is doing the New York Pro. We don't know about Martin, but there is also some talk about Martin doing it as well. I don't imagine Derek doing it or Samson, but there are guys like Krijo, like Regan Grimes, some others as well. And we have the addition of this new pro, Collosus Ken. And let me tell you, with each update I see of this guy, he just looks so much better. And in this most recent one, man, he looks really impressive. Not just this one photo, we have a video as well. But take a look at his side chest first. The thickness of this guy. The arms, the shoulders, the chest. The chest to back thickness, the upper body thickness, like from the side he looks really wide in this side chest, even though he's not really doing that kind of most muscular side chest mix, right? Like he's actually to the side and he's still looking really wide. The chest is popping out like crazy, man. And then the lower body, he has that as well. He has really impressive legs. The hamstrings, the glutes, conditioning is coming along, for 8 weeks out. This is definitely good enough. We'll see how conditioned will he be on the day of the stage. But right now, this is looking very, very impressive. Let's check out the video, actually. Check this out. Check out this freaking weight, man. Not just in the shoulders, but in the lower body as well. But especially in the shoulders, especially in the upper body. He is crazy wide, man. This is ridiculous, honestly. Especially for somebody who just turned pro. And here's that side chest. Wow. This is really good, guys. This is really promising. I would say this guy is definitely the next big thing. As far as like the new pros, he's the one. He's definitely the one. And again, conditioning for 8 weeks out, very good. We saw him at the Nationals when he won his pro card. He was shredded then. And I think he will be shredded now. And he gained a bunch of size. I don't know the numbers. I wonder how much he actually gained. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is he looks like he gained like 30 pounds of muscle. That's my best guess. Seeing like how much Good Vito progressed and Nick Walker and Martin Fitzwater. If those guys gained like 15 to 20 pounds and this guy gained at least 30. I mean, I don't know how much, but it looks like that. It looks like he's just so much bigger. and much better. I mean, do I see him like potentially, I don't know, surprising everybody and winning the New York Pro? I don't know. Against guys like Nick Walker and so many others, man. So many great guys doing the New York Pro. It's difficult to to say that this guy is going to win the whole thing, but he might still surprise by beating some of the more notable names, right? I can see that happening. I can see him, for example, beating Regan Grimes. Yeah, for sure. If I had to bet on one guy, I would choose this guy. I would bet on this guy rather than I would bet on Regan Grimes. I mean, yeah, Regan has all the aesthetics and the shape and stuff like that, but does she have this kind of like grainy type of a look? Is she this massive, this wide, this freaky? And also very aesthetic. Yeah, I forgot about that. Like, he has the aesthetics. I mean, he's not ugly. He's not just a freak. He has, like, pretty good lines. You know, pretty good aesthetics as well. So he has a complete package, basically. He's not lacking in any department as far as I know. He's doubled in size. He's bringing the condition. He's very complete, very freaky. Look at the biceps and the legs right here. I don't know, man. We'll see how he will do it in New York Pro. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below. But I definitely see him amongst the top guys for sure. Alright, and finally, we gotta mention this guy as well. Why? Well, because of his name. His name is Sergio Oliva, and his father is the legend of bodybuilding. And he is coming back, competing again this year. He competed last year. This year, I think things are going smoothly for him. Last year, he was in jail like a month before the show in Dubai. This time around, I think everything is running smoothly. He's prepped by Stefan Kinsel, and it looks like he's coming to his own. I mean, yeah, he's a little bit older. He's like 40 or 41 right now, so I'm not expecting some kind of miracle from him. But do I see him, winning a pro show this year and qualifying and actually competing at a Mr. Olympia? I think it's a possibility, yeah. I love that he's hitting this pose, that his father was known for, this variation of the most muscular. It does look a lot like his father, just maybe with a little bit smaller arms. Overall, more complete physique, of course, that fits today's criteria, but not as impressive, especially like compared to today's guys. Sergio Oliva Sr. was really dominant back in his day, but Sergio Oliva Jr., he's not really living up to his name, to the hype, let's say that way. But do I think he is going to look his best? I mean, he won the New York Pro in 2017. So, I mean, this year there is no chance of him winning a show like that. Maybe the competition wasn't as tough back then, but I don't know. I think he did make progress since then. I think he's bigger now than he was 8 years ago. But do I see him qualifying for the Mr. Olympia again? I can see him winning some smaller show. I mean, if he continues competing, if he does 3 or 4 shows, yeah, I can see him winning at least one and qualifying for the Mr. Olympia. If everything finally goes well for him, if he's actually in good condition, I think he I think he'll be better this year than he was last year. I think he's bigger, fuller. Conditioning is coming along. I don't think he announced a show yet, but I would say he has at least like 12 weeks or so of prepping, at least more like 16 ideally. But I don't know what these guys are aiming for. I mean, we'll see which show he's gonna do. He looks good for his standards. Yeah, I think we'll see Sergio Oliva Jr. this year on the Mr. Olympia stage, and that's all I gotta say, guys. Whatever you think about Sergio, Collosus Ken, or Samson doing the Pittsburgh Pro, whatever you think, tell me down below in the comment section. Let me hear your thoughts. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, please, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon. All the best, and bye-bye.